Now, there was a time when ODM party asked those people who want to vie for the presidency on ODM ticket to submit their papers. Governor Oparanya, huyu wa Kakamega, was among the individuals who did so. And the Mombasa governor, Ali Hassan Joho, they submitted their papers. Raila Amolo Odinga did not. And Jimmy Wanjigi was not among the people who submitted their papers. But Jimmy Wanjigi from nowhere, he has come out as a person who is packaging himself to clinch on to ODM ticket, nomination ticket for presidency, so that he can go and vie for the presidency. And it started like a joke. When Jimmy Wanjigi started this issue, many people thought that he is just there to sell Raila Amolo Odinga, at least in Central region. But when he started extending it out, some people started learning mischief into what Jimmy Wanjigi was doing. When it reached a point when Jimmy Wanjigi started telling Kenyans that it is now high time we do away with the old leadership and bring new blood into Kenyan politics, then that alone meant that Raila Amolo Odinga, who is the current ODM party leader, is among the individuals that Jimmy Wanjigi is talking about. He came even with the Eric Omondi, with what they are referring to as Fagia Water. So Jimmy Wanjigi performed very well when he was popularizing for the ODM party within Central region. The people received him very well, and part of Nairobi, he has been doing well. But when he decided to go all the way to the Nyanza region, I was keen to follow out what is going to happen, because I know provoking people in Nyanza region is very easy as long as unasema baba ni mbaya, or if you come as an individual who is against Raila Amolo Odinga, because remember, that is the stronghold of ODM party. So Jimmy started very well, and in my view, I thought at least for the first time, the people within Nyanza region are appreciating other presidential candidates. They are going to accept them. But again, I thought in my view that at least these guys have just decided anyway, let us entertain Jimmy Wanjigi, let him come here with his money because he's a rich man, tuchukue pesa sisi tuende kwetu, but at the end of the day, we will simply do what people in the Western region do. They will take your money, they will eat your money, they will welcome you every time, but when it comes to voting, they know where they will take their vote. So I thought they are learning from maybe what is always happening in the Western region. But today, Jimmy Wanjigi went to the street to campaign for himself. And while he was engaging the residents in Kisumu, he is asking these guys to say ODM Fagia Water. And they understand when he's saying Fagia Water what Eric Omondi and other people, including Jimmy Wanjigi, has told Kenyans. Fagia Water means Raila must go, Uhuru must go, Mudavadi must go, William Ruto must go, Kalonzo must go, the whole team must go. And that is where the rain has started beating Jimmy Wanjigi.
ODM! 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 Nikisema ODM unasema ODM Fagia wote. ODM! 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 No. Sikia. Leo. It has become a...
Guys, we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but please, my quick request, you might be watching me and you have not yet subscribed. Consider subscribing so that any other time when I come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, all the returning subscribers and anyone who dropped comment, thank you so much. Let us keep on having that comment engagement. Back to our discussion. First of all, I want to use this opportunity to condemn the situation that Jimmy Wanjigi has gone through within our areas in Kisumu town. It is wrong, it is unacceptable. But again, also after condemning this incident, I expected Jimmy Wanjigi in his own wisdom, once he was going to Nyanza region, he was supposed to understand that he is heading to a zone of which is perceived to be a stronghold of Raila Amolo Odinga. And therefore, you cannot ask for my help And in the same hand, you are abusing my father or my mother. Despite the fact that you could have come with some goods, once you turn against my parents or those people whom I perceive to be my leaders, then even if you are supposed to get that little support or welcome in the area, you might end up losing all. So for that reason, Jimmy Wanjigi needed to understand this. At least he got a chance to engage with people within Nyanza region. But he had other good ways that he could have sell his manifesto to people of Nyanza region. And again, one thing that I anticipated Jimmy Wanjigi to understand is that, and I know even in his view he understands, these political parties have their owners. There was a time when they called for election in ODM party. Governor Joho submitted his papers. Governor Paranya was among the people who submitted their papers. But I think ODM learned that these guys might run away with the ODM party. And I remember before they go into even that election, the men in black appeared. And that's how that process was stopped. So Joho ilibidi arudi chini, Governor Paranya ilibidi arudi chini, and they worked together with Raila Amolo Odinga. The issue of leadership in ODM party is what informed Musalia Mudavadi to move from ODM party and go and form his own political party. Because in ODM, the condition was that party leader is an automatic presidential candidate. So for that reason, there was no way he could go for nomination in ODM party. So having learned all these things, if Jimmy Wanjigi is a serious candidate who want to join politics and be a presidential candidate, number one, he should have gone on the ground to go and form his political party, appreciating the fact that in Kenya, party leader is everything. ODM is Raila and Raila is ODM. The same way Jubilee is Uhuru and Uhuru is Jubilee. If you come to ANC, Musalia is ANC and ANC is Musalia. Same to Wiper and same to UDA party. So you cannot come here, you want to ride on someone party that he has built up for the longest time, then you want to take it as for a ride, and again in the same way, you are trying to abuse the same individual. So in that way, Jimmy definitely we anticipated to be treated in the manner he has been treated. Though, it is very wrong to do so. So that is what Jimmy Wanjigi needed to understand. Now, coming to the other side, the situation that these guys are trying to make in Nyanza region might not be a good thing for Raila Amolo Odinga candidature in 2022. Simply because Raila is coming out as a Babaman, someone who wants to unite the country. Azimio la Umoja. That's what Raila Amolo Odinga is running on. So in my view, the first thing that I feel ODM party should do to save Raila Amolo Odinga is to go and condemn that exactly what these youth have done to Jimmy Wanjigi in Nyanza region. That is the only way they will be saving the face of Raila Amolo Odinga. Because people are viewing Raila as a statesman. And remember, this time round, Raila has avoided all those means that he has used to seek presidency, and he is coming out as a person who is embracing a new way of approaching presidency. Therefore, if they do like this, and let's assume Raila Amolo Odinga now, he was making his way to Central region. Watu walikuwa wamesema baba ameanza kupanda mlima. And I agree to that. Raila definitely was receiving a lot of welcome in Central region. Remember, some people who are in UDA party are watching what Jimmy Wanjigi is going through in Nyanza region. Those people might purport to be ODM supporters in Central region. And one day when Raila will make his way to Central region, these people are going to use that opportunity to stone Raila Amolo Odinga. It might happen. And this is going to break the unity that we have seen existing between the Luo community and the Kikuyu community, the Central region and the Nyanza region. Remember, there was some acceptability At least Uhuru has been accepted to enter Nyanza region. He can walk on the street and have his nyamachoma there without even having those bodyguards. Same Raila Amolo Odinga, at least he has been enjoying a lot of welcome in Central region. But the incident that Jimmy Wanjigi is going through is going to bring at least jittery into that. Someone might take advantage of this thing, and they might not be a supporter of Jimmy Wanjigi just to revenge in Central region. So that alone is a bad thing. And remember, even up to now, we have people who don't understand Jimmy Wanjigi's game plan in this issue. We have people who don't even understand up to now what is Jimmy Wanjigi up to. Is this what he was looking for, so that he can maybe chaos to erupt within when he is in Central in Nyanza region? Then when he get back to his people, he will tell them, look here, when we go there, they are stoning us. So why should we support them? Maybe Jimmy Wanjigi is someone more in ODM party also. There can be that possibility. And for that reason, this could be one of the situations that he was looking for. Go ahead, make sure that you are provoking the people on the ground, and at the end of the day, watch their reaction. So, in one way, yes, the boys are trying to protect ODM party, but again, in another way, they are betraying Raila Amolo Odinga candidature in 2022. So Jimmy Wanjigi has his own lesson to learn, how he was supposed to approach the ground. Again, the people of Nyanza region also have a lesson to learn if really they want to help Raila Amolo Odinga to achieve the goal he wants. Jimmy Wanjigi is a small thing in ODM party. There is nowhere he was going to go at the end of the day if it's not a decision that Raila Amolo Odinga has come to his own mind to decide that I'm supporting Jimmy Wanjigi. What I would ask them is just to try and embrace some of the issues that I see happening. Number one, in Central region, they welcome anyone who goes there because they need some money from these people. You come, bring your money, you go. Number two, what happened in Western region? For the longest time, we have so many people who have come to Western. People will welcome them, they will have their money, but I have seen them every time giving their vote to Raila Amolo Odinga. So, better welcome this guy, let him sit down with you, let him splash his money, and at the end of the day, you have a solid choice to make on the ballot with your brain. No one is going to force you when you are voting. That's my take on this incident. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.